Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, I'm joined by Dee.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day.
We're going to be talking about the 2023 Grammy performance. Let's get right into it. A couple days back, the annual Grammy Awards returned with a vengeance and managed to shock the world with the open satanic symbolism. For us here on this channel, hearing that the Grammys performance was satanic isn't really a shocker, as we are used to seeing the annual open rituals take place. But this time, even I was surprised on how far they were willing to go. Before I even start talking about the performance, I just want to say one thing. Things are getting worse. The amount of people at these performances and at home that watched Sam Smith's performance that just cheered them on was honestly heartbreaking. How can all these people see what's taking place right in their very faces and not see anything wrong with it? People call this shock value, but how is it shock value if the masses aren't even shocked? They are all applauding it and cheering it on. The people who are shocked by this performance are the people who see exactly what's going on. Sam Smith's performance was 100% a ritual for the world to see. So many people watched and cheered while Sam Smith is on stage, ritually dancing and being presented as Lucifer. Sam Smith's performance was the most open satanic imagery I have seen on the Grammys yet. The entire arena was lit up red, with Sam Smith dressed all red, singing his very sinful song about doing things that are unholy. Behind Sam Smith, we can see the flames rising as his dancers ritually dance in a circle. They made the stage clearly appear like the burning end we are trying to warn the people about. They're showing the fans what they're guiding them to. We already know this is an occultic ritual being done for the crowd of celebrities. Sam Smith then introduces the featured artist on the song, and she can be seen in a cage. And then Sam Smith reappears wearing his devil horns, openly showing what is being represented. I want to see how people are going to deny this one. What are Sam Smith's fans going to say now? Just to make things clear, because I saw a lot of these comments in my last video, I do not care what Sam Smith's preference is. I don't care what Sam Smith is into. This music video and performance is telling you what Sam Smith is about, and it's guiding people to a burning end. Too many times at these Grammy performances, VMA performances, Super Bowl performance, wherever they have these large celebrity gatherings, they usually do these rituals for these celebrities to attend, watch, and cheer on. I don't even know if there's fans there cheering it on. What I do know is that they show the celebrities and the celebrities love it. They don't question this imagery because they're all a part of it.
Definitely. Like you said, in every single award show that they seem to have, they have to do something that's blasphemy. And they cannot say at this point that is just for shock value because they have been doing this for years. The shock value is over with. It's more like a ritual set up for this ceremony that they're literally performing, and they're allowing the viewers to be a part of it.
And it's something that's going on every year. And as we're noticing, each year they're pushing the limits, normalizing more and more. Some people on TikTok and Twitter are outraged by this video. You know, they see what it is, but the majority of people simply don't care. The majority of the people think it's just Sam Smith expressing the song. It's about Sam Smith's preferences and how he wants to be free. But in reality, what would be his reason to do that if he's just trying to be free? It just doesn't make any sense. You understand my point? What's clearly going on with this performance is that he's performing an occultic ritual live. We can see Sam Smith and his dancers all in a circle. This is called an enchanted circle. The occultists use this in many ways for many reasons. But in this instance, we can tie it together with the other performances that actually took place that day. Like later on, we're going to be talking about the Quavo performance that happened just one performance before this one. In the last video I made on Sam Smith, I showed that he was a Masonic puppet. He has countless photos showing open Masonic imagery, showing the one-eye symbolism without at all hiding it. The fact that he was invited to the Grammy performance to do this very performance and to have the performance appear like this, you cannot deny what Sam Smith represents. He took the oath. He is guiding so many souls to a burning end. Let's move on. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the Jay-Z performance. Many people found Jay-Z's Grammy performance strange, and for good reason. This performance is openly blasphemous and shows exactly what I've been saying about Jay-Z the whole time. In my opinion, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, and Rick Ross are all Masonic puppets. Rick Ross has shown on many occasions that he took the Masonic oath, and if you want to see a full breakdown about Rick Ross, check out this video after this one. I also recently just did a video on Lil Wayne, and he openly shows that he took the oath as well, time and time again. Khaled also shows signs of being a Masonic puppet, as we can find him doing the Masonic all-seeing eye pose. If you guys would like me to make a full video on DJ Khaled, comment DJ Khaled below. The moment I saw this, the first thing I thought to myself was this is nothing more than blasphemy. All I see is the false idols who think that they are gods and are recreating the Last Supper. They are showing the world that through Masonry and the occult, they have made it to the level of gods. Interesting enough, when you look at the lyrics of God Did, Jay-Z admits this very thing. Jay-Z started his verse by rapping Hove did instead of God did, as he compares himself to God. Jay-Z even compares his music to being the New Testament, replacing God's words. Jay-Z raps, "These ain't songs, this is hymns, cause I'm him. It's Psalms 151, this New Testament, the book of Hove, the book of Hove. Jesus turned water to wine. For Hove, it just took a stove. You never know how this could go." Openly, Jay-Z compares himself to God, and he tells his fans that he is guiding them with his songs. This entire performance was just to mock God and to show how they became gods on earth. We must not forget that Jay-Z and Rick Ross have a song together called Freemasons, where they openly admit who they serve. All last year, I was showing how Kendrick Lamar was depicting himself as Jesus Christ, and I explained to you guys that I believe that this imagery was clearly Antichrist imagery. Kendrick Lamar was showing that we were entering the new age, the age of the Antichrist, where these artists will openly declare themselves as gods and show themselves as gods so the masses can worship them. This is exactly the imagery we've been seeing from the music industry altogether for the last 10 years. Rappers like Kendrick Lamar, rappers like Eminem with songs like Rap God, they're declaring themselves gods and the masses are worshiping them. This is exactly what they're showing us with this Last Supper. They're recreating the Last Supper with the fallen idols.
Every time I see these people do this, it's like a slap in the face. They're literally portraying themselves as Jesus Christ, mocking him, and you can clearly see how they're trying to depict themselves as gods. They're trying to say how high and mighty they are when we know for a fact they're not.
That's exactly what the Masons teaches them. That's why they joined the Masons. That was what Crowley's teachings were about. Be your own God, do what thou wilt. And this is what Jay-Z has been rapping about his entire career. This is what these artists represent. Guide us away from God. Teach us how to be our own gods. Teach us how to self-destruct. That is their purpose. And sadly, the fans see it time and time again. It's done in their faces, shown in their faces. They're literally being made fun of and mocked. And the fans don't react. They just cheer it on. They give them their money, they give them their time, they give them their energy. They're consumed by this. It's only getting worse. How much more open does it have to be before people wake up? How much more open does it need to be before people realize what's happening right in front of their faces? This is the world that we live in, and we're allowing it to get worse each and every day. We're supporting the evil, and we're not showing the same support to the good. This is why our world is the way it is today.
In a way, these people feel like they can do the things that they do because of the fans. The fans worship these people and make them feel like they're so high and mighty. You have the fans that, like you said, they don't want to do nothing good. They think that taking the wrong path is going to get them places because that's all we see everywhere throughout social media, throughout the music. That's the only message that's being spread right now is do things that are not Christ-like to make it somewhere so you could go further in life. And that's what everybody wants right now. Nobody wants to take the long route and be good. Everybody wants to get everything now.
One of the performances before the Jay-Z performance was Unholy. You understand? Sam Smith literally dressed as the devil, presenting himself as the devil, singing a song about sin and being unholy. And then they show in the same performance celebrities mocking Jesus with the Last Supper. This is what the industry is about. This is what the Grammy event is about. The last performance I wanted to talk about is Quavo's performance. On the surface, Quavo's performance was supposed to appear like a tribute to his fallen nephew, Takeoff, who passed on November 1st. The only thing is that it appeared more like an honoring of a sacrifice than a tribute. See, Quavo was performing while wearing a black mask on half of his face, showing the one-eye symbolism, while behind him, fallen artists were being displayed. Then shortly after this performance, they show Sam Smith doing an open satanic ritual. This wasn't a tribute, but an honoring of all the souls offered in 2022 for the good harvest that Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and Lil Wayne are displaying. All of this imagery is connected, and it shows who truly runs the industry. We remember in 2022 just how many artists passed. It was one after another, and it was all towards the end of the year, for what I remember. Specifically, we saw PNB Rock, and then we saw Coolio, and then we saw Takeoff. All these situations happened right after another. And I explained, this happens every year during this time, during October, when these rituals were done during the pagan times, and these traditions are continued by these modern occultists. It is not a coincidence that they would do a tribute for Takeoff and then show Sam Smith literally doing a satanic ritual.
Exactly. They love doing this. And throughout all of their award shows, they love portraying themselves this way, showing us this stuff openly in our faces, having us view it, cheer it on, participate in it in a way so we can become manipulated, so they can trick us into essentially worshiping them and participating in what they're doing.
I hope that people could wake up after seeing these performances. I hope that people can literally see it, because in the last year, we saw the Balenciaga, we saw all those situations, and in 2021, we even saw the Travis Scott situation. And I thought that so many people were finally gonna wake up, and finally, the system would crumble, but instead, it just got stronger. They just got even bolder. Like I just covered in the Kid Cudi video, they were openly talking about the Masonic Order and showing how all the celebrities were a part of it. They didn't even hide it. This is what the industry has come to. They no longer have to hide the symbolism. It's all in the open because they got to the point where no one cares anymore. When people mention shock value, there is no one shocked. These people are used to this. They're expecting this and they're cheering this on.
I 100% agree with you about them just getting bolder. It has been crazier and crazier as the years go by, and you would think by now more people would understand it's not a joke. They're literally having you participate in something, mocking you, laughing in your face, manipulating you. But instead, everybody just turns the other way and looks blindly and just thinks it's a performance. How many performances do they need to do mocking Jesus? How many performances do they need to do where they depict themselves as the devil? How many performances do they need to do where it looks like a ritual is taking place? That doesn't make sense. That's not art anymore. They're literally doing the same things in front of our faces every year, just a little step extra.
If we want to change it, we have to stop giving our energy to the music that's destroying us and start giving that energy to the music that's going to build us up, and start giving that energy to the people that are going to build us up. Those who run our world are getting bolder and bolder and bolder, and it's because nobody cares. They're too manipulated and they're too consumed. This is why in every single video I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. But before you guys go, make sure you join me on Discord so we can have a chat about this video. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day.
I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth Fish store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.